Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman statue collector, and I'm up early today to talk about this guy. Actually, not exactly this guy, but this is the 1/3 scale Hush Batman that I have in my collection, but Prime One's finally, that's right, they did promise summer. We're still kind of teetering on the summer, but we have the Batman 1/4 scale going up for pre-order. Now, this is very much like the Superman where they tweak some things. They got rid of some of all of the bats and all of the gadgets on this, but there is an interesting development on this particular one, that there's going to be two different versions where Superman just had the one. Well, Batman's going to have a regular and also a deluxe with a bonus portrait that's brand new. And so I'm going to share all of that with you guys today. Is it still going to have the same problems that this one has? Let's talk about that as well. All right, so first things first, we have a little promo video that Prime One put out. Obviously, this one is featuring the Batman, but also the Superman as well, because of course they do pair up very well. I know a lot of people out there were incredibly excited about both offerings in quarter scale, and for many of you out there, you've said that this is the quintessential Batman and Superman that you want to add to your collection. That when the 1/3 was released years ago, that you always wished that this was quarter scale. Well, now you get your wish, and it is kind of a tweaked down version, I guess you could say. You can see that it doesn't have like the big monitor on it anymore. It doesn't have all the bats, but there is going to be a couple of different versions, which actually surprised me today. I really thought that it would just be one offering, and Prime One would throw everything in it, but they didn't, and I think that's disappointing. I think that would have been a nice just a nice gesture to the community. But there is two different price points. There is the Batcave version, which is going to be just the classic version. You're going to have the standard portrait. You're going to have the balled up fist, which is what I have in my collection. I had basically the basic. I didn't get any of the extra portraits or anything. I did end up finding the Hush one on a secondary market. But this one, no bells and whistles. No bells and whistles with this one, but it still looks very good. Obviously, you have the same great portrait, same great pose. It's very iconic, and it is pure Hush. It is Jim Lee through and through. And I think this is going to be a massive hit for Prime One, as it should be. It is a great statue. There is obviously some concern about some things, and we're going to talk about that here in just a second. But as you can see, they took away the monitor. So this is a much smaller base. So you're not going to have all the LED elements, but also no bats as well, which I think added a lot of movement to the statue. That's just me. I think the bats would have been cool, but I can understand why Prime One took them off. So again, I personally think it looks fantastic, but I'm curious as to what you guys think. Is it one that is definitely going to be coming home to your collection? Again, I love the blue. Will they do a black variant? I don't know. I'm guessing probably not at this point, but never know. So anyway, this photo was released today also, and some people are already speculating, is it already leaning? That was a major problem with the original, including mine. Mine leans really bad, and so I don't know if there'll be less weight on this. I'm hoping that they, tweak the cape just a little bit with the material they used. I don't know if they did or not, but I think that would have been nice because obviously, again, collectors will be concerned about that, in the ordering process. And so, I don't know. Are you guys concerned about it? Does that bother you at all? Okay. So anyway, going back to the portraits, you do get the standard portrait. That's the one that I have on my Batman most of the time. It's a great looking portrait. But there is also, like I said, there's going to be a secondary option. Now, the regular is going to run $999, okay? $1,000 basically. The deluxe version here, this DX version, is going to have multiple portraits. It's also going to have the headstands and the different swap outs. And Prime One has opted to charge $1,200 for that version. So it's still crazy that, in 2024, nearly into 2025, quarter scales are those same prices that third scales were a couple years ago, which is disappointing. But I do tip my hat that Prime One did decide to offer two different versions. So you have one at $1,000, one at $1,200. If it was me, I would spend the extra $200 if you have it, just because you do get some other options. You do get the Bruce Wayne portrait and all that other good stuff, and also the brand new portrait that we're going to see here in just a moment. Completely new sculpted portrait, which is exciting. So anyway, I'm curious as to which option you guys are going to go through. but, let me know in the comments down below. But obviously you have kind of the smirk, you have kind of the angry face, you have the unmasked portrait. So again, that's all nice. And the headstands, that's nice too. That's a nice, little bonus that comes with those, because it is nice to display them or just at least have them close by for you to be able to swap them out. As I mentioned, it does have the weapon swap out. You have the grapple and you have the batarang as well. So again, that's a nice option that I don't even have on my 1/3 scale. I just have that balled up fist that came with the regular. So again, I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the brand new portrait. So this is the brand new Hush portrait with the bandages. I don't know if I like this one as much as I like the Hush on the 1/3, but again, I think it's cool that they're offering a new portrait. I think that's nice, and I can see a lot of people getting excited about this. I think it does stay true to the comic, and yeah, I think it looks pretty dang good. But again, as always, I'm going to turn it over to you, and I definitely want to hear your thoughts as well. But Batman Hush, 1/4, Prime 1 Studio. All right, guys, so there you go. What do you think of this Batman? I know a lot of you out there were really excited to add this one to your collection, that this might be your quintessential Batman. Will it still have the leaning issues? I don't know. I think it would be really smart if their cape was not fully sculpted in polystone, that if it was that PVC material, I think that would be very helpful, but time will tell. But it's going to be a lot lighter in general compared to this one. So hopefully it won't have those issues. But I know a lot of people are excited about it. I wish they would have still included the bats. I think that would have been a nice touch. But I also see why they changed it, so it didn't tick off all the 3rd scale collectors that bought it. They tweaked enough, and I think that's okay in my book. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know what you think about that new bonus portrait as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day. Links are going to be down below if they're available. And anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, I have partnered up with Red Wolf Collectibles, maker of incredible comic book display options, including this outstanding, heavy-duty, and well-made slab stand featuring an anti-slip pad and all the accessories needed to display your most prized slab comic books, just like this one here in my collection. And now they even have interchangeable 3D design plates that feature really strong magnets that let you easily swap out logos to match your comic books, slabs, or whatever superhero you want to feature in your display in an absolutely incredible way. And these are just some of the plates available for purchase from DC, Marvel, and much, much more. I mean, look at all of the options here. You can even have your own custom logo made. And they also offer magnetized comic book frames. You simply remove the front, place your comic book inside, and place the magnetized cover back on. It's that simple, yet looks absolutely amazing, and even features a built-in hook so you can display it on the wall. I mean, look how awesome this looks. Now, if you don't have a slab, you can also purchase their protective comic book cases, which feature high-quality metal corners and screws. And you can also pair this up with the display stands to give it that amazing slab look. Now, all of these are absolutely incredible, and make sure you use code STATUE at checkout for a discount at redwolfcollectibles.com. I'm so happy to be partnering with them because their products are absolutely amazing. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.